Hey YouTube, Halo Guy here. So this is the third episode of my series called Waypoint Talks. 3 topics for today: Halo Infinite's big team battle, the Flood in Halo Infinite, and no season pass in Infinite. Pretty interesting topics, which is quite well good. Actually, I'm quite happy with the 3 topics I've got to talk about today. Lots to say about them, so this could end up being a lengthy episode, but that is okay. We're just going to jump straight into it then for the first topic, which is Halo Infinite's big team battle. Now, I'm just going to talk about what I want to see from the big team battle in Infinite. So, in my opinion, there should only be one big team battle playlist. That means I don't want to see big team battle and Warzone. Which, see, I think they should try and combine them both. The larger player count of Warzone, but then have BTB's weapon and vehicle pickup system. So, just normal Halo pickups, but bigger with big maps. I'd say create a Dominion type game mode where the more bases you hold, the higher your rec level would be, and as you lose bases, your rec level could decrease with it. So the more bases you hold, the more powerful weapons you can spawn in at the bases. I think that'd be pretty cool. And just like the Dominion, I would have buildable turrets on pre-decided spots on the bases for players to go and activate when they have control of said base. Now, what would be cool is if there was a player increase to 16v16 or even 24v24. They could go higher as long as the maps are huge and they are the biggest we have ever seen in any Halo game. I think this would be really cool. I really do. But the Dominion game mode in the BTB is just one part of the game mode, I would say. I would have classic BTB and then a sort of Dominion / Warzone-esque mode. I don't know. I'm sort of going back on what I said earlier, saying have one playlist. You could have 2 playlists and just make it Warzone 2.0, I suppose, where the more bases you own, the higher your rec level is. I don't know, it's difficult to decide because something like that could be really easily turned into a snowball game mode where the people who own the bases are always going to hold the bases. But you could give like a really long cooldown, so each player can only spawn a weapon in every 3 or 4 minutes. Something in that sort of regard, or they have to recapture a base. How about this? They have to recapture a base to get a rec level, and once they've used the rec level points they have, they won't regenerate until the enemy captures their base, and then they capture the base back. I think that could work. I don't know. It's really just open for discussion, Halo Infinite's big team battle, but I'm really interested in what you guys want to say about that. However, one more point I will say for the big team battle is there needs to be dev-made maps at launch. I don't want all the maps forged. Yes, okay, some maps can be forged. It's really cool to get the community involved in the matchmaking. And community-made maps could be added every few months as part of forge competitions, but that's not an excuse to not release more dev maps throughout the life cycle of the game. Dev maps need to come in the form of free DLC, funded by the microtransactions, and community maps are an addition to that system. That is very important. They are not a substitute for dev maps, they are their own thing. Community competitions, and obviously, just like the past Halo 5, if your map gets into rotation, you get a little something special. Be that an emblem or a weapon skin or something in that regard. That's really all I want to say about Halo Infinite's big team battle. Like I said, sound off in the comments how you would like the big team battle to be done, and how you'd like it to be related to Warzone 2.0, if that is going to be a thing. Second topic of today, the Flood in Halo Infinite. Should it be? Yes. Just yes. Bringing the Flood back would be an amazing decision for 343 to go for. The setting is perfect, as this ring that the game is going to be set on is literally the ring the Primordial was on in the Forerunner trilogy, which if you haven't read those books, they are some of probably the best Halo books I have read. They are phenomenal, and it just gives you a complete backstory of the Forerunners and a little bit of the Forerunner ancient human war. It's really good. It just sort of explains how the Flood came about and stuff. I would really recommend purchasing that on Amazon. The demand for Flood is clearly there. I mean, Hidden Experience Flood videos have basically blown his channel up, so clearly there is a demand and people are interested in the Flood. So yes, they should come back. I would like for them to add brand new pure forms into the mix on top of the ones that we had from Halo 3, just to sort of vary up the combat and the mechanics of the Flood. The levels would have to be made properly though. I don't want another repeat of the library from CE. No, that was literally the worst. That is such a tedious mission. If any missions like that, I will shoot myself in the face. No library, that's that. Now, one other thing, I actually like the Cortana mission from Halo 3, despite the majority of people not liking it. So I'm just weird in that regard. I wouldn't mind if the missions were like that. I think it was great. But I don't like the library. I am in the consensus of the majority in that regard. Library, bad. Cortana, good. But yeah, all in all, just bring them back. It doesn't even need to be a huge galaxy threatening flood invasion like we've seen in Halo 3. Just maybe something small, like just in the ring, like in CE. However, that would mean that the pure forms would be limited, so I don't know. But then, no, because listen, the pure forms could have broken out of containment, and that's why they can be around. See, that works. That's how it was in Halo Wars 2. That's why we saw the pure forms, even though it was a small thing, so Gravemind wasn't fully developed or anything like that. So yeah, they could definitely do it. Pure forms. I was going to go right back on what I just said there. But anyway, we have our third and final topic coming up, which is no season pass in Halo Infinite. Now, I 100% completely agree with this statement. The season pass business model is outdated and pretty much widely disliked among every single gamer in the world. The only game that still does a season pass, to my knowledge, that is a paid game, is COD, and they're run by Activision, so there's really no surprise there. Activision are the scum of the earth, basically. And the thing is, in COD, it's not even called a season pass due to the negativity around the name, so Activision decided to call it the Black Ops Pass to lift away some of that negative connotation around the name. But no, I do reckon that the business model will be similar to Halo 5, but my one hope is that there's just way more content at launch. Like, I want to see every single game mode in there, including Infection, Big Team Battle, Oddball, King the Hill, Assault, Fiesta, Griffball, and any others I cannot think of right now off the top of my head. Now, I'm happy for microtransactions to fund the game's life cycle, but they must be non-intrusive and not affect the gameplay. And they have to be straight purchases that you buy. So, weapon skins in a shop, you buy the weapon skin. I don't know, a helmet you want, you just buy the helmet outright. I'm happy for microtransactions to fund the game's life cycle. I don't want everything chucked into loot boxes either. I've already made a whole video detailing how I would like the microtransactions. I'm not going to go into it right now. Go in top link below, you'll see that video. Give that a watch if you're interested in my perspective on microtransactions in Infinite. But basically, as a summary, the loot boxes should only contain sort of add-ons to your armour. So, like in Halo 5, you have Air Assault, but then you have Air Assault XXX_ Fire Ninja version with different paint on it. That would be in the box, but you would have to earn the Air Assault with a challenge that you do, where that's completing the campaign or legendary, or just something. I'm not going to go into it. If you want to hear, watch the video, because this video is going to be going on too long for my liking. I like my videos nice and short. So, that would be the ideal business model for pleasing both the publishers and the consumers, which at the end of the day is what we should be looking to do. The publishers and the developers need the income, the steady flow, which is how the microtransactions will help. But then the consumers need to feel like they're not being cheated out of all their money. They need to be feeling like they can earn things, need to feel proud of what they're doing in the games. And that's how the consumers become happy. But at the end of the day, a season pass, yeah, I don't think they're going to do a season pass. That would be absolutely ludicrous. They won't even do any map packs. Everything will be free DLC and it'll be funded by some sort of microtransactions. Hopefully they don't just throw everything into the rec pool like I said before. But yeah, I think that's all I've really got to say in this matter, which really just concludes the whole video. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you, appreciate it. Drop a like in the video since you are this far. Now this one is coming out on a Saturday, as I had to re-record everything because my files got corrupt and I didn't save anything because I am a big derp. So yeah, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment down below your opinion on each of the topics in the video. Where Halo Infinite's Big Team Battle, Flood in Halo Infinite, and no Season Pass in Infinite. I'll see you guys next time, and have a good one.